Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. My name is Dr. Iyabo. I'm a business, lifestyle, and dating coach. I'm also known as the Money to Honey coach. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm glad you're here today. If you haven't subscribed yet, you know what I'm about to say. Right now, just pause this video and hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you turn on your notifications, turn on that bell so that as soon as I have a new video, you'll know it will come straight to your inbox. So welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm glad you're here. If you love what I talk about on my channel, please make sure you share my YouTube channel with your friends. I talk about everything lifestyle and business and dating. As you can see, I have many playlists on my YouTube channel. So if there's a day you want to learn about business, just click onto the business playlist. If you want to learn about relationships, click onto the relationship playlist. So how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. So now let's just dive in. Today, I want to talk about 10 things, 10 ways to know that that guy you're dating is genuinely interested in you. Because I still get a lot of messages from you guys that seem like some of you ladies are still kind of confused as to when to know or how to know if a guy is genuinely interested in you. So I thought, you know what? I've done similar videos to this, but I'm going to do a new one that spells it out even better. So today we're discussing 10 ways to know that that guy you're already dating is genuinely interested in you. Is he just trying to be friends with benefits? Or is he trying to really build a future with you? Some of you do get confused. And as I always say, the easy thing is look at his actions, not his words. Because words are easy, words are cheap. Anybody can say anything. But when it comes to doing something or actually behaving somehow or putting your words into actions, that's where you'll catch people. That's where you'll know if people are really sincere or not, right? Today I can say, I'm going to bake you a lemon cake. I'm going to bake you a lemon cake. I can say it 10 times. But if I don't actually go into the kitchen and bake the lemon cake, I'm just giving you empty words. So this is how I want you guys to really look at your relationships. What is he doing? How is he acting? What is he doing for you? Is he showing what he says or he's just promising? So today I want to give you 10 simple ways to know how this guy that you're dating or you're talking to or you're courting, like some of you call it, is he really serious? Or is he just playing around with you? So number one is, like I've said in many videos, he makes you a priority in his life. What does it mean about a man making you a priority in his life? He actually makes an effort to see you, which means he makes an effort to plan dates. He texts you often. He calls you often. There's probably not one day that will go by without you hearing from this guy. If he doesn't call you, he'll text you and just say, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. A guy that is genuinely interested in you and you're still dating him, I'm telling you the truth, he probably will not be able to go one full day without hearing from you. He doesn't have to see you, but he will call you, he will text you, he will try to make some kind of contact with you. So he makes you a priority. No matter how busy he is, he could be flying to the moon, he could be going to Mars, but he'll still remember that, oh, I haven't reached out to Iyabo today, let me reach out to her. So he'll make you a priority. You will feel it that, oh, this guy is interested in me. He calls me, he texts me every day. He's always planning dates. We see each other like 2-3 times a week. You know, we go to lunch, we go to coffee. Wow, this guy is really making me a priority in his life. So that's the number one thing. That's number one. He makes you a priority. Number two, as the dating is progressing, you'll see that he'll start to talk about the future. He'll start to insert statements into your conversations that say we, not I. You know, he'll start to say, oh, maybe, you know, when we go to Paris, maybe we'll go to the Eiffel Tower, or, you know, when we build that house, or when we, so he's going to start saying things that have we, again, not too fast. The man who is high quality, who understands that if he goes too fast, he's going to chase you away. He won't do this too fast. So I'm saying, as I'm really saying this to help you guys who are already in a relationship, but you're not sure, is he coming, is he going, what's going on? he'll start to talk about the future as the dates progress, right? By the time you've had the 10th date or you've known each other for like 2 or 3 months, he'll start to say things like we. You know, he'll start to like make references to the future. So you have to pay attention to that. Again, not too quickly, because if a guy by the 2nd, 3rd date is telling you, oh, when we go to here, he's probably just a sweet talker. So you have to be wise yourself too. If he says it too soon, he may just be sweet talking you because he wants you to jump in bed with him. But you will have a sense that, oh, you know, this is month 2, this is month 3. This guy is actually referring to both of us as an item. He's starting to say we. So that's a sign that he's genuinely interested in you, if he's seeing you in his future, right? That makes sense. Then number 3, obvious one. He's eager to introduce you to his family. Oops, I'm sorry. He's eager to introduce you to his family, to his friends. If you guys are older and he's divorced and he has kids, he'll be eager to introduce you to his kids. So a man who you've been dating for a while and he's the only one you know, you haven't met any of his friends, you haven't met any of his family. If he's been married and divorced, you've been dating for the last 6 months and he talks about his kids, but you've never seen them. That's a red flag that this guy is not interested in you. Or at least maybe he's still dating other women and he's trying to see who is the best one. So he'll be eager to introduce you to his family and friends. I told you that with my husband now, I say this on almost every video. I met his dad on the 3rd date. His dad was visiting from England, his dad in his late 80s, and we went out to dinner together and to a comedy club. So this man, if he's interested in you, because number 2, he sees you in his future, he'll want to introduce you to his friends and colleagues. There may be a work meeting and they have dinner afterwards. He will ask you if you want to come with him because he wants to show you off to the people in his life that matter. So number 3 is a very important one. If you've never met anybody that has any close connection with this guy, he's playing around with you. If you've been seeing him for 2, 3, 4 months, and you've never met anybody that is close to him, like some of his family, his kids, his friends, his work colleagues, he's wasting your time, or rather you are wasting your time because you are responsible for your own decisions, okay? Then number 4 is very crucial, okay? When you text him, again, like I've said, don't chase a guy around. Go and watch my other videos. Don't text and call. Don't initiate calls and texts when you're still dating a guy. Don't initiate calls and texts. Don't wake up on Saturday morning and start texting him, hey, hi, what's up? What are you doing? Wait for him to text you. Because how will you know if he's interested in you if you initiate everything? So I'm just saying that on the rare occasion that you text or you call him, he will respond to you immediately. For example, let's say he texts you and you're taking a shower, right? You're taking a shower, you couldn't text him, you couldn't reply him back for some time. When you reply him, if it happens that he's also busy, you know, he's checking out groceries, he's busy, he can't reply you, he will reply you promptly. So on the rare occasion, because I want you guys to remember not to chase a guy around with texts and calls. Let him initiate the calls and texts. If you keep on texting and calling a guy, you'll take away his own responsibility from him. You will become the chaser. You'll put on your masculine energy and this guy will sit back, relax, and he'll wait for you to chase him. Then you've lost that relationship. Because if a guy does not chase you anymore, he's not going to be serious with you. So on the rare occasion that you are returning his call or his text, or you know you're getting ready to go out to lunch with him, you want to make sure which restaurant you're going to or something, on the rare occasion, if he misses your texts or calls, he will respond immediately. So this guy is like, he has made you so much of a priority that he just wants to like respond to you so you don't think he's ignoring you, okay? And then number 5, a guy who is interested in you will be playful. He will want to, he'll flirt with you. He'll be playful. He'll want to make you laugh because he wants you to be happy. A guy who is interested in you wants to make you happy. Remember this. And I'm telling you, guys who are interested in you genuinely, they know how to make you happy. They know how to make you happy. He will be so, You know, he will be so happy when you're happy. So he'll put humor into the conversation. He will be playful. He'll flirt with you. He will just want you to be happy and uplifted all the time. Again, you know, this one, take it with wisdom, because some guys are actors and some guys may put on humor all the time just to get you, you know. So this is important, but, you know, put it in the whole context of everything else he's doing. So if this guy, you only see him once a month, he's not consistent, and then when you see him once a month, he's trying to crack all the big jokes in the world, you know, he's just acting. So put everything in context. That's why I'm giving you 10 things. So look at all these 10 things, and all of them together will help you. So a guy who's being consistent, who's making you a priority, who's thinking about the future, and then he also likes to flirt and be playful with you because he likes to make you laugh, because he wants to make you happy, that's a great sign that he's genuinely interested in you. Then number 6, similar to number 5, a guy who's genuinely interested in you will like to touch you a lot, okay? You'll just feel like you're feeling like, you know, electric shocks in your body because you like him also, I'm assuming. So, you know, he would like to touch you. You're sitting at dinner, he may touch your leg or touch your arm or touch your hand on the dinner table. He will want to have physical contact with you. Again, he enjoys it, but he also wants to show you that he's fond of you, he's falling in love with you, he likes you. If there's a guy who by the time you've had several dates with him and he doesn't try to touch you or, you know, have any kind of physical contact, then it's either of two things. He's either just a very boring, rigid, frigid guy, or he's just not interested in you, because a guy who's genuinely interested in you will want to touch you. He will want some physical contact. But there's a caveat to this: physical contact, but no pressure to have sex. Okay, this one is very important. So a guy who's touching you and always making sexual remarks, and you can tell that all he talks about is referring to your body or referring to body parts and all that, and you barely know each other, that may be a problem. Again, if you've known each other for 3 months, that may be fine. If he's making sexual remarks, you will know what kind of sex. If it's sexual remarks that make you feel good, that just feel playful and flirtatious, that's fine. But if it's sexual remarks where you know he's just trying to pressure you into bed, that's a problem. But number 6, let's keep it simple. Number 6, physical contact. He'll want to touch you. You know, when he sees you, he will give you a hug. You know, he'll kiss you when you sit down and you're having dinner. Every time he laughs, he'll want to touch you, just so that you know how he feels about you and because he enjoys it. But he will not pressurize you to have sex before you're ready. That's a big difference, okay? That's a big difference. And then number 7, he compliments you a lot. He compliments you a lot. When there are people around, even when there's nobody around, like let's say you're around his friends or work colleagues, he'll give you compliments. He'll say, oh, you know what, you know, this is Mary, she does this, she's a blogger, she's so good. She speaks at events, she helps people, she's very funny. You know, he'll say things that are complimentary to you. So he'll want to lift you up. Again, all goes back to wanting to make you happy. You'll see that he'll give you compliments. Or when he sees you, he'll say, oh, I love that dress. You're looking so good today. Oh, you smell so good today. That's wonderful. You're looking great. You know, he'll give you compliments. That is a guy who's genuinely interested in you, okay? Then number 8, he'll want to know a lot about you. He will be asking you questions about your life. This one is very important. He'll be asking you questions about your life, about your past, what your hobbies are, what you like doing, where you like traveling to, where you've traveled to before, where you're the places on your wish list, what you love, what kind of fragrances you love, what kind of flowers do you love, are you a sweet tooth, do you like ice cream? So he'll start to ask you questions because he wants to get to know the things that make you tick. He wants to get to know the things you love doing or some things on your wish list that he may want to fulfill for you. So a guy who starts to ask you questions like that, do you like red roses or white roses? Or do you like dark chocolate or white chocolate? Is your favorite red wine or white wine? Do you like going to museums? Have you been to Europe before? All those questions are going to make you feel like, oh, this guy wants to treat me to something. He's really wanting to know about you. Or he starts to ask you about your past. Where did you grow up? How was your family life? How was, he will start to, he really wants to learn about you. A guy who's just playing around with you has no time for that, okay? He's not going to ask you about your own life. He'll probably want to brag to you about his own life so he can get you in bed. A guy who spends the whole time talking about his own life, bragging, showing off, is either just a show off, and that kind of guy probably is not a good one to be around, because guys who show off like that, what it really means is that they lack self-esteem. They want to show you all the things they've acquired in their life just to show off. So a guy who spends 99% of the time talking about himself is a show off, or he's trying to show off to you to make you feel like, oh, this guy is wonderful, to get you in bed. So yeah, this is the big difference. Sorry. So a guy who is genuinely interested in you wants to find out about you. He wants to know, who is this wonderful woman I'm dating? Who is this woman I'm thinking about having in my future? What is she like? What is her family life like? What are her hobbies? What are her goals in life? He'll want to really learn about you. And out of this, also rolled into number 8 is he will love spending time with you. Okay, he will love spending time with you so much because he just wants to learn about you. He wants to know who you are, what you love, what your hobbies are. So this one is really, really, really important. Then number 9, he wants to spend money on you. Now, this one again, let's take it with a pinch of salt, because if all the other things I've said, he's not doing them, a guy spending money on you could just be somebody who has a lot of money to spend, and he's spending money on 10 other women so he can get them into bed. So if everything else I'm saying is adding up and he's doing everything else, he will also like to spend money on you, not just for big things. I'm not saying he's going to buy you a Mercedes Benz or take you to Amalfi Coast or, somewhere exotic immediately. You'll do that later, maybe on your honeymoon or whatnot. But what I mean is, he'll want to take you out to dinner and he'll pay. He'll want to take you out to lunch and he'll pay. He may buy you your favorite perfume that you've told him. He may buy you flowers. So a guy who's genuinely interested in you spends money on you. He doesn't ask you for money. Hello, knock, knock. Wake up, my dear women. Too many of you send me DMs about your regrets about sending a man money. Why would you send a man money who is not yet married to you, even if you're engaged? If you're engaged and you have a man who's constantly asking you for money, that's a red flag. Many of you, I don't know what you're thinking of. Why would you give a man money? Some of you have not even met the man. There are a few of you who've messaged me who are having a WhatsApp relationship, a fake fantasy relationship with a man on WhatsApp or text or whatever. You've never seen him. He's even in another country, he's in another continent, and he's asking you for money, and you actually send him money thinking that that's going to make him want you. Women, please, from today onwards, do not send any man money. I've said this on many videos. Many of you have made this mistake. No matter what he's saying, he'll tell you, there's a deal I'm doing, there's a project I'm doing. I'm going to get paid $5 million tomorrow. Can you just borrow me $5,000? It's all a lie. He's a fraud. Don't send your 1 cent to any man that you're dating. Even after you get married, you have to be in a partnership. But if you're always the one spending, and your husband does not have any goals or any, leverage with money, that's also, you should have picked that up when you were dating. So anyway, but we're talking about dating. A guy who's genuinely interested in you will be the one spending on you. He will not have any money expectations from you. Yes, once in a while, you can offer to pay for dinner. After this guy has paid for 6 dinners or 7 dinners, you can suggest, you can say, you know what, I want to treat you today. That's fine. Once in a blue moon, I'm not saying on the first or second date you should be saying, I want to pay. No, that's a no-no. Let this guy prove himself to you first. Let him take you out for 7 dinners in the next 2 or 3 months first. Then you can then say, I want to pay for this one. Then after that, let him pay for another 10 dinners. Let him spoil you. Let him chase you. This is me. I mean, some people may say you should be paying for dinner every day. I don't agree. I don't agree, because if you're paying for all those things, how are you going to know he's going to like you? What you start now is how your marriage is going to be. So if you're paying for everything now, just know that all through your marriage, you're going to be paying for everything else, for everything. So be careful. Be careful. So a man who's genuinely interested in you will want to spend money on you. Again, I'm not saying he's buying you diamonds or ridiculous, flashy things. Little things, dinner, lunch, perfume, flowers, chocolate if you like it, ice cream if you like it. He'll want to spend on you and make you feel good, okay? Then, number 10, finally, this one is common sense. If this guy is genuinely interested in you, you'll feel the relationship progressing. You won't be asking yourself questions and thinking, what's going on here? We've been dating for 3 months. It doesn't even seem like anything is moving forward. It's the same thing. This guy doesn't talk about the future. I haven't met his friends. All of these 9 things will not be happening. And you'll be questioning yourself. You'll go to bed thinking, where do I stand in this relationship? You'll wake up thinking, where do I stand in this relationship? I don't even know if this guy is interested. Maybe I should go and find a dating coach. Maybe I should ask my friends. Maybe, I'm not even sure if this guy is interested. If you're asking yourself so many questions, he's not interested, okay? Because if a guy is interested in you, you will know. It will not be hidden. It will not be magic. It will not be some puzzle that you have to solve. No, it will be easy. So you'll see the relationship progressing forward. The way you feel today at 2 months is not the way you felt when you first met. You feel like you're falling in love with him. You feel like you know this guy. You feel like he's spending time with you. He's making you a priority. He's talking about the future. You just feel good. You see the relationship progressing. If you're still feeling like, what's going on? Sometimes this guy calls, sometimes he doesn't call. He's blowing hot and cold. He's inconsistent. I don't even know what he wants. For 1 whole week, he'll be loving and nice. Then he'll disappear for 2 weeks. There's your answer right there. There's your answer right there. The relationship is not progressing forward. You take 10 steps forward, you feel like you've taken 20 steps back. He seems like he's interested, then he will go and hide in his shell, he won't come, and then he'll come back, and then he'll go back. Let him go. Don't waste your time with guys like that. If the relationship isn't progressing in your mind and you don't feel like it's moving on and you're feeling better, as a relationship grows, you should be feeling happier, more secure, safer. You should trust that, oh, this guy may propose soon. He may propose by 9 months or 1 year or 1.5 years. You will know. But if you're questioning yourself all the time, if you're like, does this guy like me? Is he interested? What's going on? That's your answer. Let him go. Let him go. So those are your 10 things. Those are your 10 signs that the guy that you're dating is genuinely interested in you. I hope this helped. Share it with your friends, your single and divorced ladies who don't know what's going on. In fact, share it with your married women, because there's some things in this video that may even be good for married women to see how their marriage is going, because it's the same thing. It's whatever you experience when you're dating that is going to continue in your married life. People don't change overnight. I'm telling you, what you see is what you get. What you're seeing during the dating, they may pretend for the first maybe 3 to 5 dates. After that, they become themselves. So what you're seeing in your dating life is what's going to end up in the marriage. So open your senses, be aware, watch all my relationship videos, binge on them. I have a relationship playlist, okay? I'm going to actually add my relationship playlist to this video. So once this video is done, my relationship playlist will come up. So this weekend, just start watching my videos one by one. Watch them one by one, share it with your friends. And I'm a dating coach. I'm a relationship and dating coach. So if you need to work with me one-on-one to get your relationship and dating life right, to attract this high-quality man, go to the description in this video. You'll see the link in there that you can sign up. You can either sign up for my 1-hour session or you can sign up for my 8-week one-on-one package. And during the 8-week one-on-one package, we won't only talk about relationships, we'll talk about your finances, your personal life. We will deal with your entire life. I'm a business, lifestyle, and dating coach. So invest in yourself. If this video you're like, oh, I like this woman, I want her to help me with my dating, I want her to help me get a good guy, sign up for my 1 hour or sign up for my 8-week. I will put the links in this video, or just go to my website driyabo.com, and all of my coaching options are on there. Or just send me a message from my website. There's a contact Dr. Iyabo button there. Send me a message. So thanks for watching, guys. I will be back with another video soon. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like this video. If this video really helped you, please give me some comments below. Comments are very important for my video being shown to more people. If you love my channel, let's share the love. So comment below. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Love you all. God bless. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.